of our brothers and sisters who have walked in the truth despite various challenges and continue to do this even with years of service. We're going to first talk to Brother Whitehead. In the Rio Grande congregation, he's been baptized since 1963. He's been serving as an elder since the pioneer arrangement. So, Brother Whitehead, what have you've served in a number of capacities, but what has been the most memorable one?
Well, most memorable was actually the fact that I was baptized as a teenager, and I enjoyed the special privilege of being a regular pioneer while I was still in my high school year. Also, when I got married, I was able to get a permanent pioneer partner. But what we both wanted was to expand our ministry. So in doing so, we were willing to go wherever it was needed to pioneer where the need was greater.
So as a pioneer going to the need is greater, where did it take you both?
Well, we wrote the branch office and we indicated in our letter that we would be willing to leave New York City and serve wherever we were needed. And we received a reply assigning us as pioneers in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Mississippi? That's like another country back there, Brother Whitehead. So how has Jehovah helped you in the various trials and problems in that new assignment?
Well, we actually relied upon Jehovah. We would be leaving behind family and close friends, and that was a challenge. We had to get accustomed really to a different way of life. We were leaving a big city where there were plenty of jobs, and we were going to an area where there were few jobs. And we were going from a large congregation to a small congregation of only 40 publishers. In working the territory in Mississippi, there were no apartments complexes, but mostly rural territory. So we had to find a place to live. We had to have a permanent employment in working, and also we had to get an automobile for transportation.
Now you told me you had some good results by working in the field with a family.
Yes, we had very good results. We always put Jehovah God first, and He strengthened us spiritually to continue in the ministry. We received an encouraging letter from the branch at Matthew 6:33. It said, if we put first the kingdom, all other things will be added to us. So while in our assignment, we had many privileges of aiding individuals in the truth and many Bible studies. And so we always looked to Jehovah to guide us and put Him first. And one of the outstanding experiences of studying with a family of 5 children, we're happy to see that that family all progressed, came into the truth, and today they're still active in the truth. And the youngest son is now serving for the past 26 years at Brooklyn Bethel.
Thank you very much, Brother Whitehead. Now, Sister Gwen White, she's been baptized since 1962 at 9 years of age. She serves as a pioneer with the Pine Castle congregation. In our discussions, you told me that you kind of had a spiritual dilemma when you were very young. What happened?
Yeah, I thought I knew everything, and I didn't listen to Jehovah. So I got married at the age of 16 and separated 2 years later, back at home with my parents with a baby boy.
So, young, now home with your parents, did you get back on track right now?
You would think, right? But after looking back, I didn't learn at all to wait on Jehovah. I made one bad decision after another, and I then found myself disfellowshipped with a drinking problem, a smoking problem, 3 ex-husbands, and all of this happened because I never learned to listen to Jehovah.
So, Sister White, what was the turning point then to kind of get you back on track?
Well, in 2005, my parents always invited me to the memorial, but in 2005 they did so, and several other people invited me to the memorial. So I decided to go to the memorial. And when I heard the brothers talk, it really moved me to make changes in my life. And I thought, I knew I had to come back to the truth. So I had to learn how to listen to Jehovah.
So now, Sister White, back in the truth, full-time pioneer, helping Bible students, how do you encourage them to continue to rely on Jehovah?
I tell them my story, and I encourage them to always listen and wait on Jehovah, and they'll never go wrong.
Thank you very much, Sister White. Now, Sister Rosado, we're going to talk to. She was baptized in 1982, 13 years of age. She attends the Meadowwoods congregation as a regular pioneer. Being baptized at a young age, what challenges did that pose for you?
Well, I had various challenges throughout the years, like most of Jehovah's people. As a young one, I dealt with peer pressure both in and out of school, and I had to take a stand for the truth at a very young age. As I got older and got married, now the challenges changed. Now I dealt with economical issues, raising children, illness, also the death of 2 close family members, and Jehovah was able to help me to get through all of these difficult times. However, there still continues to be things that I struggle with to this day.
What do you mean exactly, Sister Rosado, when you talk about struggle with things? Can you share that with us?
Well, ever since I was in school, I've struggled with reading and comprehension. What comes easy for most is very difficult for me, and this has made me feel inadequate at times.
So how has Jehovah's organization kind of helped you deal with these issues?
Well, Jehovah has lovingly, through his organization, has simplified many of our publications, even including the Bible, which has really helped me to get a deeper understanding of Bible truths. It's not only given me confidence in myself, but it's helped me out tremendously in the ministry as well.
Can you give us an example of that?
Well, for example, in the appendix of the Bible, we're under the section about the meaning of Jehovah's name, and it really helped me to understand that Jehovah not only can become what he needs to become to accomplish his will, but he can also cause his creation, he can cause that whatever to happen to them to accomplish his will as well. So after meditating on this, I realized that I'm one of Jehovah's creations. So Jehovah can cause me or help me to be able to accomplish his will. So he can help me to understand whatever I need to understand to accomplish his will, and that's brought me great comfort.
Thank you. We'd like to thank all our participants.